Nobody told me that becoming a father is not about having a baby. It's about watching how your ego slowly dying. And that's true. I remember one of my friend, he was the same age as me, and he was asking, "Hey, I'm about to become a father. What is that thing? Like, I'm a little bit scary. I'm worried. Will I be a good father? How it like what should I do? What my life will be about? Because it's so unknown. It's something natural, what every person, man, women expect to become a parent. But eventually we don't know what is that. Nobody tell us. We have experience from our childhood, how our parents was acting, but for you, for me, for like personally, what does that mean and what I felt? It's gonna be my story because I guess because of my long period of self-search, the becoming a father have a great effect. I saw a huge growth as a person in that. Why I said about ego, that's because when you became a father, it's like one of the hugest in my life transition. Before you are the father, your life, it's about yourself, and that's it. What do you want? Where do you want to go? How do you want to spend your time? What's your focusing about? About the success part of your life, your hobby, your job. You are your own boss, and by choosing something, you are only think about yourself. I'm gonna change. I'll find this job, but I worry about my feeling and the financial success of all this. It's also only about me alone. If it's gonna be okay, okay. If it's not, not a big deal. I'll always have where to sleep and what to eat. When you became a father, things completely changed. Now you're not only thinking about you, and I would even say that's why your ego is slowly dying. Your first time in whole your life have a truth and honest experience when you worry about something more than about yourself. That was blowing my mind, realizing that I think about the happiness and well-being of my baby, my child, more than myself. It's incredible experience for every person, not only father, it's just when you became parent, some switch turned on. And why we, like, I would say, I would really highly recommend everybody have that kind of experience, because before you are a parent, a father, you are really alone. You live your life for fun. Like, I look at myself before, I was thinking, dude, what are you even doing? Just burning your time. But when you are the father, that's different. Now I think my mind switched. Wherever I do, I always have in the background, what about my family? How they will be when I'm choosing where to put my energy, the job, the career, whatever I do, I always have a background task. What they will have. And first of all, it could hurt like a disadvantages. Like you've been alone, and I'm sure when I was being alone, I wasn't able to manage my own success well. I wasn't really successful. I wasn't financially stable before get husband and a father. And now you have a baby. How does it help? Like it sounds like it will bring more troubles in your life, and it will for sure. But we are so much and so often worry about challenges and hard times in our life, doesn't really understanding that exactly this period of time, hard times, it's when you grow. It's when cocoon became a butterfly. And when in the background you have something that important to you, something what you can sacrifice your well-being for those happiness, you opened up differently. First of all, you have more motivation. You don't need any more like fake motivation. Before, what been driven to me, somebody else's success, would drive me to do certain stuff. Mostly watching by somebody else things and trying to copy and thinking I need those because I want it. When I became a father, my motivation changed. It became more natural. I started more carefully choosing stuff to do, more mindful, I would say. When looking for stuff to begin, I'm not only thinking about how it will end up for the family, but only for also for me. Maybe I start more carefully choosing the activities for my hobbies, for just because I'm more conscious. I have way less time right now. When I was single, oh, whole life is mine, whole day is mine. When you're a father, oh no. Now I have to wake up way earlier to have my time to meditate, to have my time to make my own reflection on life. And it's not bad. I feel all this just for good. And my whole day is now mostly like dedicated to certain thing related to the family. So becoming a father is absolutely unknown for the person who never been there, but I could guarantee it will turn your life into completely different trail. It was a famous expression when the young man and the old man talk. The old man asked, "Hey dude, why you not yet married?" And the old man said, "You know what? Yeah, I want to first build a career. I want to make some stable income, maybe buy a house, be ready for the family, be ready they, have them." And the old man said, "You know what? You better find a family. All the stuff you're talking about will come automatically. And I'm telling you, the life will help you." When you became a father and husband, it seems like your level of difficulties, let's say we play the game and it was normal, it's going to way hard. But meantime, together with this, you are growing so fast. Because I don't know how you're with the gaming, but the hardest bosses you can beat, the more XP you can have. And that's working in real life too. The more and difficult and complex challenges you can achieve, the more you grow as a person. Because you, by experience something, you get some new knowledge about yourself. That's what experience is. And when I became a father, and that situation in Ukraine happened, we had to move with a baby, losing everything in Ukraine, build up new life in United States. Then, after 2 years, we built up really successful living in there. We had to move again, and we've done that. We survive, and that's a big boss I beat, and that's a huge experience and knowledge about myself. So in my mind right now, I am the one who was able to lost the country, to move, leave everything behind with a 4 years baby on hand, start from scratch in complete new country with no friends, with no parents. And I was okay with that. So now other difficulties like simple stuff is looks to me so easy. Like no worry, I can do that. I know that I've been done. So being a father will bring a lot of stuff to your life. A lot. You will have such a lot of tests. How you act, how you like about your success. You will think how to do better because you naturally will want your family thrive, your family have stuff what they need. You will become like a provider. In my family, my wife doesn't work. 10 years already we're together. And it drive me like I wanted to be like that. So I gotta be a way better provider. I've gotta make money way better way. It's it's a natural for me. It's a real natural motivation to do stuff, to be more successful. And about your inner peace. The kids will drive you nuts. They will. But that's another boss you get a bit. You will see, I start reading what is to be a parent, what is better to do. Of course, it's a natural process, and they will drive you nuts, just you to see how you react. And in the case with me, I wasn't react well. I know. Like, it's not mean I'm blaming myself or complain or think I was bad. No, I was acting as much as I could in that particular moment. But after, for example, the kid do something weird and damage something, and I shout a little bit, what does it give to me? Not understanding that I'm a bad father, but thinking, hey, why would I nervous so much? Why she trigger me so much? She's just a kid. Like she just want to play. Reflection, meditation about something happened. That's a growth. And on top, I'll tell the story how my baby, my daughter, she like gave me the best lesson in my life about the money. It was hard lesson actually, to be honest. Thing is, we've been struggle with the money. Seriously, when we moved to United States, it's been many time when we cannot pay the bills, when we have really lost couple $100, and I've been struggle. And of course, by this struggle, the level of stress rising. And but even when you have low money and your daughter asks you, hey daddy, can I get this toy? And of course you're like, okay, at least something. When you are in a low, you want to do at least something to feel better, like, hey, I can do that. And of course I like, yeah, sure, get this toy. And one day I come back home and I see all toys just laying, and it was disaster and a big mess. And I was tired. That time I was doing the pressure washing. And of course, it's Florida. That's hot. And whole day pressure washing, it's not that easy physical task. And I come back tired. And I see those toys. And I was so upset, like, oh my God, I gave last money for these toys. And I start telling this to her. Like, hey babe, like look what you do. Like it's so mess, so you don't appreciate you got. And I'm working so hard that you have stuff. They're your toys. You see I come so late to home. You see like how tired am I, and you even don't, all this blah blah bullshit. And she was so upset by my words then that I buying toys by working so hard and exhausted. And the next day she found the box, bring the toys to the box, and come to me and say, hey, Pop, you know what? I find out that I don't need that toys. I wanna let me sell them, and I'll give you money back, but you can spend more time with me and work less. And that moment, I was just crying, understanding that this little angel understands more than me. She's ready to sacrifice her toys, but have father at home. And that moment I realized money, not worse, my relationship with my daughter. And since that moment, when I released those tension, you could not believe in that, but money problem solved. I start having more jobs. The money start like a flow coming, and in whole life I know when we have tension in some area of our life, it get to be released. We gotta let go. It's not like I'm a vegetable, I will not do nothing, just see and look at it. No, it's just meaning don't create the fake tension. We've been okay, but I blow up because of the kid making mess with the toys. That's not the real thing. So, becoming a father, that's one of the most life changing and life transfer my God, my life-changing experience in me. And I highly recommend it's not something you can create, but if it's but I had a call. I wanted to be a father. That was I always think I will. And that's my experience. if you have a troubles, like how you act, you have those a lot of area with tension in your life. You see, you feel. It's not how you feel it's gotta be. Not some other people feel. You think this area like finance, relationship, all self, yourself, goal and passion and all this. If all those some of those area have some question in your head, I can help. Like not only I have 10 years of my own life transformation, I became a life transformation coach and I can help directly. I will share everything in this channel, all my experience regarding topics of life. But what I cannot do, I cannot hear you. To hearing what kind of things you're saying, describing certain area of your life, to see what blocking you, to catch how you resonate and to help you to solve that, and you will open up like a butterfly. That's how I do in my when I help people. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comment what ideas come to you watching it, what insights, what thoughts you have regarding the topics. Glad you may hope you enjoyed the video and have a wonderful life. Thank you for watching.